Hello friends, my name is Manmat Biradar and today we are going to have very good discussion on a very important subject, that is 7 steps to start a profitable agribusiness with low investment. Actually, we want to start any business with a low investment. That is our basic criteria. Because see, we want to grow our business, but we want to invest very less. That is a very common thing, very natural thing. So, very importantly, when we start any business, so we have to start it with very low investment. So today we will see the 7 steps to start any agriculture business, agribusiness, or any business to start with low investment, how to start and how to just grow it, scale it. That we are going to test today, and that is very important. See, first of all, uh, to start any business, we have to research on any product category. So we have to research on what is the market actually, what the market is going to have the potential of. Secondly, the business should grow longer, and it has to have a potential for the scalability to grow. So that are the main things that which are very important. And so first we will see the very important thing, that research for the exact product category. So in agribusiness, if we think there are many more businesses to start. So there are basically two important categories which we are going to discuss today: perishable and non-perishable. Perishable, as you know, they are very much having very little time to be consumed, and that to be consumed within very 1 or 2 days or whatever the perishable time it is. And non-perishable are those which having very life, its life is something some long period. So that are the two categories that are having perishable and non-perishable. So in perishable, if we can take the fruits, vegetables and all these things, and in non-perishable we can take grains and the many more means things. So these are the two main categories. So for perishable, we have to check the very important thing, that it should be consumed with very little time. So the care to be taken while starting any business with perishable items, that we should be eating it very fast, and we have to keep it in cold storage or like that. So cold storage is very important because its life is short. And for non-perishable, that is there is no need for this cold storage or like that. So importantly, non-perishable business to be starting is very low investment. So we can start with non-perishable with low investment. So secondly, after that we can start with non-perishable item business, so that the investment to be needed is very low. Now we will check the second step. Do you want to start the trading or processing business? Decide first. Actually, there are two areas of this business. Uh, mm, One is trading business, and second is a processing business. Trading business, it can be started in urban area, it can be started in rural area. There is a potential that we can do these things in both the areas. So the trading business is such a business which is very with low investment, and by only trading of these items, that grains or groceries, what you call, so we can do a lot of business. So that is the thing. And then if you think of a processing business, in a processing business we have to invest some lot money, some more money. So that is the difference basically. But in processing business we have a time period of some more things. So in processing business, if you have to start with less investment, so we will check in the future steps, that for processing business we have to go for food processing parks or agro processing parks. There have we have the facility to plug and play and do the business. So we will go for the third steps now. Register the business with government authorities. So, see, in businesses, we have more options for the business. We can start a private limited company or we can start a proprietorship business. That are the two steps. Or there are many more things. There's a farmer producer organization you can start, or whatever, many types of businesses we can start. But for any business to start, we have to register first with the government authorities. That is the priority. So, you can start a private limited company, or you can start a proprietorship business, and you can have the PAN card and all the legal entities, GST number and all these things. We have to fulfill the government authorities documents. So that is the third step. Now the fourth step is go online with low cost formula to reach thousands of people. See, nowadays we have a very good opportunity to have a internet business. So you should, for any businesses, we have to go online. See, we have a very good opportunity because you can set up your e-store for your products. Very importantly, you can test for trading businesses, or you can go for this even processing businesses, food process businesses, whatever, agro processing businesses. You can set up website for that, and in the website you can go for e-store of the processed products. You can sell with your own brand, or otherwise you can go for other a big branded product. You can go for that also. So while you are starting a business on online basis, that is a very big advantage, as it has a very low cost investment, and you need not to go for any physical shop or any office or like that, and just you have to start any website, and you have to go for a even grocery, vegetables, or whatever business you want to start. You can go for the online business. That is with a very low investment. That is very important. So the next step is very important, and the fifth step we'll check. That is very important for less investment. Plug and play in food park and agro processing cluster. See, government has very good facilities in food parks. That is common facility center they are providing, and you can go there and use the common facilities and start your business with low investment. The same way you can start your business in agro process clusters with common facility centers. So these are the centers where you are not you are not to invest many more money, and you just go there and just plug and play your business with very small investment. They are having their own common facilities. That is why the investment is very low. Even the raw material and even processed foods, they are having the infrastructure for the same, actual transport facilities and all. They are having their own facilities. That's why there is not need to have a large investment. Okay. The sixth step is for sales, or for increasing your sale of your product. Tie up with big brands. That is very important. See, there are many more brands in India, and they are online brands and having their approach in many more areas. So the big brand like Big Heart, Ninja Cart, even Grofers, or even you can go for D-Mart or whatever the big brands. Even some businessmen are going for this Walmart and like that. So you can do your business with these people, and you can have a tie-up with them, and you can grow your business, you can grow your sales with having the tie-up with these people. So this is the sixth step, and this is a very important step. You can tie up with them and have a good sales of your own product. And the seventh and the very important step is marketing and branding of your own brand. You can invest in Facebook ads, Instagram media, and for generating the leads. See, this is the era of internet. In this era, people are more and more searching for their products on social media platform, on digital media. So you have to go for this digital media and this social media, and you have to use the very important customer base for your product through these two medias. Or you can go for online various medias. There are so many more medias. So you can go for this online business, and you can get the social media support for your business. So you can specifically, the advantage behind these platforms is that you can specifically focus on the target customers. For example, if you want to focus on the businesses of only specified city area or specified state area, so you can focus the specific area. That is the very good point of Facebook ad or social media. You can target that customer. Even you can target the age wise customer for your specific area. That is the very important advantage of these social media ads. Traditionally, if we go for this traditional media advertising, so that is not advisable, as it has not the opportunity to target the focused area. So that is the difference between the traditional and digital media. So these are the 7 steps to start your profitable business. Please share your comments in the comment box, that how you felt about watching this video. And I am going to have a very nice videos like this. And so please hit the like button, and also please share this video to your maximum your relatives and friends and families, so they can benefit. If anybody want to start any agri business, so they can start in the this pandemic season. So this is very important. So thank you for watching, friends. Please subscribe my channel, and thank you.